Hello everyone, welcome to the channel where I'm doing a series of challenge runs. For today, I'm doing it in Manor Lords, where we're going to ask the question, can you beat Manor Lords with a sheep-based economy? I do have a few rules for this. For one, no farming that includes berries and hunting, and only using sheep for food. I can import, but I'm mostly doing a sheep-based economy. So of course I'm putting the goat logo for my shield. For my first attempt, I just tried a simple opening, meaning houses and a wood economy right off the hop. I then started off by getting a livestock trading post. The idea behind this was to get wool as quickly as possible, to get a good economy going, and also to get sheep meat from the butcher. And here's where I hit the first snag in my run. I didn't realize that you needed a level 2 burgage plot to have a butcher, so I had to rush getting a church and trying to get to level 2. And here's the second problem. Food is very expensive in this game. I didn't realize, but to import just one berry, it's 12 coins. Not to mention the travel time takes forever. And that was the end of my first run. For my second run, I went for a different strategy where I get a trading post right away, try to buy as many eggs as possible, and then sell everything that I can. After my wood economy was established, to try and export as much as I could, I started building houses, a total of 7 for now. Since the travel time for a single food takes so long, I decided to import several different types of foods. This way, some of them just trickle in, which is what I needed to save myself from starvation. And then the first death occurred. One thing I realized doing this run is that iron slabs are a major trade route, yet tools are a minor trade route. So right away I got started on mining iron and trying to get as much money as possible from tools. The hardest part of this challenge is constantly dealing with starvation. You can't import fast enough, and not to mention that importing is very expensive. Over here, I paid $30 for 2 pieces of food, yet I have about 8 families that are starving. So I knew getting tools was absolutely the priority. At 3 gold pieces per tool, it's by far my best export. The second hardest thing to deal with is the approval rating. I got very close for it to go so low that people would start leaving my city, so I had to build a church right away. Once the church was built, I got super lucky because at that moment, a huge shipment of food came in and my approval rating went way up. So I used this moment to start to import sheep. Despite people still starving, my first sheep is on its way. My goal will be to cover this whole land in sheep, just to make as much as possible. With the second sheep finally on the way, I'm finally stabilizing, exporting just enough to be able to import just enough food. Stay tuned for part 2 as I'm going to try to improve my video quality as I'm pretty new to this. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.